Good morning from Fontana Dam. The snow-topped mountains beckon. Time for another day on the trail. That was a good 0 though. I've had so many good experiences, so many good thoughts about that place. Alex and I were out talking for a few hours this morning, so it's actually 1 o'clock and I'm just getting started. But that's alright, only about 12 miles to go today. And then I crash on top of the ridge, which is probably still snowy. This is so good. So this is the Great Smoky Mountains, tallest mountains on the eastern United States, more or less. And that's Fontana Dam, the tallest dam in the eastern United States. Look at that view. Look at that. Woo! My drone's out of battery now, but that's no problem because flying the drone in the Smoky Mountains is illegal anyway. Hey Goose. Look at that sign. Okay, there's the deposit slot. Just made it to the summit of Shuck Stack, which I believe is the first real peak of the Smokies on this trail. And we have way more peaks ahead of me, much higher ones. Look at that, I think that's Klingman's Dome, 2,000 meters above sea level. And look at that view. And there's the dam I came from. That's Rocky Top, right there. The really cool thing about this place is the gradient. So there's the trees over there, which are already green. It's kind of springtime down in that valley. Up here, it's all dead looking. But then on the really big peaks, the ones really far away, I think you've got some conifer kind of forest action going on there. That was Shuck Stack, weirdly tall fire tower, but totally worth the climb. So no official markers, but my map tells me this is where the Tennessee border is, which I guess means that I've just entered my, what is it, 5th state. Although apparently I'm actually following the border for like weeks from now on, so it doesn't count so much. So first thoughts on the Smokies. Really not too bad. I was expecting the big climb up here to be pretty difficult, but it actually was very straightforward. And this is a nice forest, not anything groundbreaking, not anything I haven't really seen before, but I think there's a few more big trees like that one, a bit more old growth. And then I really like how the ground is just completely covered in these wildflowers. I haven't seen those spring wildflowers before. So I'm pretty happy I'm here overall. Really not much different apart from the fact that you don't have any road crossings in like 3 days. So apart from the $40 permit, one of the most special things for the Smokies for hikers is the fact that you have to stay at one of these things. Either camping outside or staying inside the hut. It doesn't really seem too crowded at this point, so I feel pretty happy. So that's a stone hut with a fireplace, which is why they have all those tarps in front of the entrance. Out here, you can see basically all of Tennessee. I had no idea I was so close to the end of the mountains. It does mean there's pretty good reception here. Good morning. Alex had another unusually timed departure from the hut. He actually got here at 4 a.m. And I was awake at 4 a.m. as well, so we were just sitting up talking for a while. And then I got back to sleep, and then I woke up at 10. So Alex's tent is out there, right there. Beautiful sunny day. Hoping for a good day of hiking, although I'm going to start it fairly late.
Hi. Hey.
Alright, here with Giggles.
Yes.
He's kept here, I'm not. We are going to, what is it, past Rocky Top to Duncan Ridge, I think. What's that going to be? 20 kilometers. Alright, let's start.
I will not be doing that. You guys have fun.
Let's get for more. Go for more.
Look at this, look at these flowers. Try something. I've been having some indigestion, which has not been very sweet. It's not that great when your body's just rejecting everything you're throwing at it, but that's alright. I did meet a lot of experienced hikers today, which has been wonderful. And I'm looking forward to Rocky Top. Look at this weird scraggly forest. I haven't really come across anything like this so far on the AT. Again, haven't seen anything like this before on the AT. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Okay, so that's Fontana Dam. Right up there is Stack. You can kind of see the tower on top of that. And I've just been going up that ridge right there. And look at what's ahead. That's Eclipse Dome. That's the Eclipse tomorrow. One of the tallest mountains on the eastern side of North America. Woo!
Wish that I was on a Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills.
Sing with me. Food on top of Rocky Top. Dinner with Alex on top of this crazy hill. And that's Eclipse Dome. That's the Eclipse tomorrow. Just in case you don't know, guys, same Rocky Top as the song. Exact same one.
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Unfortunately, Alex couldn't make it. He's going to have to rest today due to knee injuries. So I'm gonna have to walk to Eclipse Dome alone. But it's good to have met him.
I had to take a zero because my knees are in pain. So good luck to Daniel. Best wishes for him. I'm glad to meet him.
Follow his Instagram. I'm going to link it in the description. Well, that was tragic, but we press on. That's the spot where I slept last night. I think all of the shelters in the Smokies are like this. Really nice and big. Tarps covering the entrance. Really nice big space inside with these huge bunks and the fireplace. Wonderful spots. Alex had a bear encounter last night. He said it was half a mile away from this campsite, which is a bit funny because this night I happened to be kind of lazy and actually stored my food inside my tent, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't find out there was a bear around by it destroying my tent, trying to get to my food. Just a reminder that there are bears in the Smokies, even though I haven't actually seen or heard any myself. They exist. There's actually lines out here, like these metal cables you can hang your food from, so it's not really too hard at these shelters, luckily. Welcome to the Siler's Bald Hut, getting really close to Clingman Dome now. And we have a whole bunch of abandoned equipment here. No one really knows where exactly this came from or who it was left by. I'm definitely not touching it. It looks like some pretty good equipment for emergencies if someone's sleeping bag isn't warm enough on one of these cold nights. A more filtered view of Clingman's Dome right there. You can see the forest, which I haven't hiked in before. Those spruce fir forest, apparently. I'm just so unbelievably hyped for this moment. Not necessarily for the eclipse. I think it's going to be a bit cloudy, but for Clingman's Dome. I've just started the final climb. That's the last hut before Clingman's Dome, and I've just been building up to this for so long. Like in southern Florida, 1 meter was a hill. Now I've climbed 300-meter peaks, 700-meter peaks, 1100, 1700, and now I'm about to climb to 2000. It's like the pinnacle of the entire adventure. I will probably not go any higher this year. So it's just insane to almost be there. Let's do this. And look at just how much this whole place has changed too, this forest. I haven't walked in a forest like this before. In case you thought things couldn't be getting more climactic, I just hit 200 miles on the Appalachian Trail. No marker, but I know I just did.
That's just how she is.
Highest points of the Eastern Continental Trail. Here's a view of basically every mountain I've climbed, plus a few more. I think Rocky Top is over there, so a few of the other mountains I went over. Geo Bald is over there. You can see the dam, the lake. It's a bit hazy, but look at that blue sky. Hopefully that's gonna come our direction for the eclipse, eh? I've just been taking pictures and videos, and so have others, of the eclipse. You can not really, you can barely see it through the clouds, but it's pretty crazy. It feels like it's like 7:30. It feels like it's just before sunset, even though it really, really isn't. Clingman's Dome. I'm so happy I've made it here. This is wild. The craziest thing about this is the sky is not the right color. This is like darker blue than it normally is. It's not even sunsetish. It's just weird. That's just insane. It's so dark as well as it's cold too. It's very cold. Okay, going down the mountain now, it's still like 85% totality or something. It's still weirdly dark for 3 p.m. I'm just racing down the mountain to get to the rendezvous with my uncle. There are some patches of ice over there. Apparently they're pretty common on Clingman's Dome. So I'm kind of being pretty careful to avoid
slipping on that ice.
Just met a couple of day hiking tourists who I don't think understood what overnight hiking is really all about. And they were a bit surprised when I told them that this trail goes to Maine. Newfound Gap.